Hello everyone, welcome back. So as you can see here, I'm busy getting stuff ready for Waterfall. While this is going on in one screen, I'm going to be doing some editing in another, so you're just going to see the background going around for a little while. Essentially what I'm doing is, and I'm probably going to have to explain this a couple of times to people, is I'm just going ahead and trying to see if different models that I've got in a massive library of like scenery and things so I can pick from, whether certain models will work out style-wise. For Waterfall, obviously it's going to be dark and melancholic, so it's going to be interesting to see what we can do here. A lot of like glowing objects, or at least that's what I think I'm going to do here. So, fun stuff. So yeah, what we've got here is, since last time I added some grass, which was glowing. Now I'm just trying to do really low poly versions of the water sausages or reeds, just so I can have them fit in with everything else. But the ones that I'm using have really bad compression on the texture, so what I'm doing is just going ahead here with the actual texture file and just cutting stuff out. So you won't be able to see stuff until it goes properly in the scene. But when it does, it'll be all good. What I'll probably be doing is messing around with a lot of the colors and glow and stuff to try and get it right, you know, so we get some nice details. Speaking of nice details, what I'm going to do here is just make sure I don't forget to get the link here for the stream. Let's grab this. But yeah, we're back. We're chilling after the last update, which was nuts and really massive. So fun times again. I'm gonna have a bit of a drink here. Honestly, I'm not so sure about the glow on the grass here. I think it's a little bit too bright. I might take it down because it's on 5 at the moment. 5 gives it a really nice bright glow. I might try and take it down to like 2 or 3. See whether that works. Meanwhile, I'm like editing a texture in Photoshop, so fun times, fun times. In fact, we can try and edit the stuff now while we're here. So with the grass, it all uses the same texture. So if I just drop the glow by like 2, kind of. I feel like 2 maybe is a bit too much, because like even 1 is taking the magical stuff out of it. Although I feel like the mushrooms have 2 on the white and I think 5 on the blue, so it kind of makes sense to put it somewhere around about there. So 3 might not be too bad. Let's try to see what that's like. That's not too bad when it's still like that. Not too like that. 2's kind of just 3 gives it a little bit of that bloom glow, because we're using bloom to get the glow effect anyway. Yeah, what I'm doing here is this texture. Not really a big one. but I've got to fix all the little pixelized artifacts that are left behind here, because if I don't, well then it's gonna look terrible. And then I'll edit it the same way that I've done the grass, and we can go from there. Trying to do this a quicker way. I was trying to use the select box for that then, but it's kind of taking forever instead of just using the polygonal select tool. I just didn't want to use that just in case I clip the edge of the texture and mess it up, but in the case of trying to save time, I'm going to take a risk. There we go, it worked. Oh, and as usual, we got the Sonic Unleashed music in the background. I should really at some point put like the fail music on, that would be funny. Okay, so I've only got one more part of this texture to edit, and then I think I'm good. So, oh, I just realized as well the music's cut off. Diddle-doo-doo-doo. Right, so if I go down to about there we go, that takes out quite a lot immediately. It's the cool thing about the different versions of the selection tool, some of them can just get rid of massive amounts of artifacts that you really, really don't want. Okay. Not doing too bad here at the moment. I just need to edit the top of this like leaf texture that I've got. And then we're good to start messing around with like textures and stuff. Just gonna... Oh. They're trying to edit parts of this and it accidentally clipped it out. It's fine. It's fine. Look like I'm being possessed at the same time. Okay. What I'm gonna do here is just try and run the select tool all the way down the back of this image. You won't be able to see it on the screen at the moment. I'm just trying to clean up these last artifacts real fast. There we go. So what we've got is a much cleaner image to work with, so I'll just like save over the top of that. I'll even import the model just to show you what we're working with. Hey Sammy! Hey Sammy, hope you're doing alright. So what we've got here is, and I'll change it out now. What we've got, when I change the Blender window here, is... There we go, so we got this, which is a water sausage if you've played Undertale, or it's just a standard reed. But the problem here is that, as you can see, on the previous version of the texture, we had this clipping here, this pixelization, which was absolutely terrible and looked trash. And also, this is pretty bad, so I might simplify this. But the main part is just getting the the texture looking better. So as you can see, now I hear staticky noise when you get louder, says Sammy. Huh. That should not be happening. Strange. I'll just double check my mic then. It might be my mic peaking. I hope it's not too bad. I've not had the mic for long, so hopefully it's not too bad. What I'll do is I'll just do that. Maybe that's better. I hope it's better. Yeah, the idea being that we can do this and replace the normal map. Because the normal map is not clean and it's leaving us with artifacts. In fact, I think that is as well. Try being a little louder just to double check. Hello! Hello! Being a little bit crazier. Oh my god, that moment where I'm... Oh no, I don't need backface culling, I need that, and then alpha clip. Okay, so for some strange reason, it's not giving me the newer version of this texture that's clean, because I know it's clean. Strange. Very strange. Let's just like save it as another one. Still kind of there, but it does it randomly. Oh great. I'm gonna have to listen back to that later on. It shouldn't be doing it. It really shouldn't be doing it. Hello. Right. Let's get rid of that completely. Glad my volume wasn't up to 7. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd be funny for a moment. So yeah. Go ahead here and see if this is clean. It looks it. I can just plug in the read texture here. You're fine, you're fine. I've got to say hello to everyone, so sorry. That might be my fault for distracting you. So yeah. Last night was funny. I was meant to do some work on Immersiontale, and I ended up instead distracting most of the cast members. By that I mean like a couple of them. Primarily because like, it was so funny. Frisk's voice actress and memes were on VR chat, and I was like, go on, I'll see who's on VR chat. And decided to invite them into a random world, and it just happened to be one that had Shrek in it, so it ended up being full of memes and Shrek stuff. It was pretty amusing. What is going on here with this texture thing? It is severely goofed. Can I just like have this back, please? Can I just, you know, get this looking nice? Because it's not looking too nice right now. Off the clip? What is going on here? Like, is it because I set that as the alpha? Just like remove that, please. What is even going on here? It's just not even using my my base texture anymore. It's just like, nah, I'm out. I've had enough fanboy. Right, let's. Okay, there we go. That's cleaner. Right? And then I just need to make that bit there just not look like that, because it just looks a little bit off. So instead I'm just going to simplify that. So for the texture, I'm literally just going to go to that bit And I'll just copy the brown, like one of the darker browns, but I'm not actually gonna throw too much texture over the top of it, primarily just because I don't think it looks that good to begin with all the actual proper texture on it. It's either that or I get a different one, of which I could do. Trying to find out where my brush has gone as well, because for some strange reason my my normal brush has disappeared. Instead been replaced by something else. Ah, there we go. And then I can just... That reminds me, give me a sec. Checking stuff out here on the side. Okay, right, so the idea being that I can take this texture that I've got at the moment for this, and I'm just going to add a little bit of noise to it. Not too much, but just enough that it'll work. I'm going to make it Gaussian, and we'll just go with that and see how that looks if I fade it in. I figure I do kind of like a soft light and go for about 40%, so it still has a little bit of some texture to it, but not loads. Like, you'll see what I mean in a moment. So I'm going to go over it anyway, like different colors and other things, so... Let's do this. So what we've got here, when I update this texture, hopefully will be a little bit better. There we go. So we've got the read and everything. And as you can see, there's a little bit of texture there, but it doesn't look as bad as the other one. The other one was really starting to bug me with how it looked. So now that I've got that, I can just kind of work with this and try and make it better. So what I'm going to do is try and get this based off the cat grass that I did before, cat grass 3. Where I kind of faded everything into like a cyan hue for the actual grass bit. And then we'll keep the brown bit the same. So what we've got going on here is just like an edit of all the greens. I love Catgrass Sammy. So that's basically what was on the right side of the screen before. If you didn't see it, you will in a little bit. What I'm doing here is trying to get everything ready for Waterfall so that I can just go into Waterfall after everything's done and edit. So I don't have to do too much. I just want everything to be right. Hey, memes! I've created Spanish Inquisition. Oh my god, memes. Sorry, I had to dive out last night, by the way. It was really late for me, and I needed to be up early in the morning, so after going to Shrek World, the footage from that was awesome, and I can't wait to put that in the next update. Plus the horse. And spontaneous nuking of random servers. That was so funny, that. I didn't expect you to nuke the server. It's just like... I had lots of fun last night. I woke my wife up. I woke her up because I was too busy laughing, and she's like, dude, what the hell were you laughing at? I was like, oh, I was just having a laugh with people. Yeah, last night we had a merry old time. I nuked a FNAF server with my Eminence in Shadow avatar, and then escaped quickly to a world that was there at random. Ended up being full of horses that all are kind of like buggy. Had to mess around with those for a while, and then randomly found a Shrek world that everybody was just like, what? At? So that was funny. You didn't nuke a FNAF server, you crazy. I just, you know, it was one of those things where it was like, it's all good, you know, it's not exactly as if I'm being totally toxic, you know. It was more the whole thing of I just thought, it'd be funny just to see what happens and then run. It's a little bit like, you know, when you're having a laugh with people on like Discord or something. It was all meant in jest. It's not as if I went in deliberately to be mean to everybody. I just kind of came in and was like, okay, I'll nuke this server. There's like this giant effect that happens when I use the nuke or the atomic ability that I've got, and everything just goes purple. This giant beam of light comes up and it shoots like particles all over the place. So yeah, entered, did that, and then was just like, okay, it's time for me to leave, bye. Ended up in a world that was full of horses, which was hilarious. And then after that, ended up in a world that literally was just covered in Shrek memes, which I had never seen before, so it was amusing to actually see that. Did you know how they reacted? Freddy Fazbear came in to investigate what happened, and saw a giant purple light coming at him, and then I didn't see after that because I ran away really quickly. I was like, oh no, you know. So it was like, huh, what? Next minute, boom! Freddy Fazbear comes on the spawn, sees it. I'm like, hi, and then I just ran. Yeah, Freddy himself, yeah. So imagine Freddy just like coming into spawn, and then next minute just seeing a nuke going off in his face. It was amusing. I had a good laugh. But again, I didn't mean anything by it, you know, it's nothing super nasty. I was just up for a little bit of shenanigans the other night. Let's just put it that way. The ultimate prank. The thing is, I don't think it crashed anyone, to be honest, which is good because I was worried because during the event, like the Christmas event that I ran, I actually used the nuke then and it actually crashed some people by accident. And I was like, oh no. You know, and that's when I realized that it might be amusing just to go into a random world and then use it and see what happened. So yeah, that's where I was just like, yeah, I'll just go into a random one. Okay, I'll go into a Freddy one, and then next minute Freddy like goes to the respawn to find out who's coming to his server. The next minute it's like, hi, boom. You know, so fun times. But yeah, I've literally only done that once and will never do it again. Just because I figure I don't want to be mean to people, so... It was literally just me messing around last night and just being like, oh yeah, I can do this. Let's see what happens for the giggles. Okay, let's undarken this just a little bit. Okay, up there, and then I can just try to darken this texture as much as I can near the bottom. And I can just go from there. So yeah, shenanigans are always my favorite, you know. Sounds like a story for the ages. The funny part is, I have all the footage from it last night, so I can use that in the next intro. I don't think I won't because I really want to, especially because of the funny bits where I'm like, I was not talking last night on microphone, obviously because of like family sleeping. So when Frisk's voice actress comes in from Immersiontale and goes, dude, what the hell's going on here? And I'm like, XD, it was my fault. She's like, wait, what? This was all your fault? God damn it. You know, so that was even more funny. So it had me in stitches. I was giggling to myself like a giddy schoolboy for ages. I was just like, oh no, I've been found out. I ratted on myself. It was quite amusing. God damn it, Chris, says Sammy. Yeah, it pretty much was that kind of a situation. I just, again, I like creating a little bit of chaos like that because it's always funny. What was your fault? And you giggle like a schoolgirl, not a boy, says Proof. Nothing, Proof. I'll leave that to your imagination, and then later on when we go on Lethal Company, I'll just leave you to go off by yourself and see what happens. I won, says Sammy. Nice. Okay, so I got this texture done. I'm gonna see what it's like replacing it, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so, Waterfall read. So what I'm gonna do here is replace the texture with one that I think would work in Waterfall. And then I just need to clip the back out. Where is it? There we go. I clip that. Lethal Company was on PC, yes. It's on PC for about $10 roughly. I literally got it before because it was like super cheap. I was just like, I want to giggle, so. Come on, I need this texture to be better here. I'm gonna buy it now, says Proof. Nice. That'll be fun for later on. I have seen little about it, so going in almost blind is going to be pretty amusing. Especially with Damon as well. I figure all of us going in blind will be like hilarious. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at the moment for my my read. Did you know it's canon that Sans did a Fortnite dance? Yes, I've seen that. Somebody told me about it a while back, and I was like, wait, what? And the next minute, yeah, it's legit, you know. So right, I just need on this texture. I need part of this to be. Oh. Proof is playing Lethal Company. Dude, that's not going in blind. Come on now. Calling you out on that one. That's getting a head start and knowing what you're up to. Come on. Don't want to do that. There's no fun in that. If you know what's going on, then it's no fun. I remember it was the default dance from Fortnite. I remember it being a thing that was highly documented at the time. Proof says, no, I was just checking if there was some updates. Oh, okay, that's fine. So what I'm trying to do here is do an emissive texture, and then if I just go Waterfall read E, then we can do the emissive here. If I do this, what should happen is only certain parts of this should glow now. There we go. Not so sure about the top though, whether I should make that glow a little bit as well. I know I should really clean up the edges though, because of how that is. Like, the blend mode will probably look better. Yeah. The problem is that I need to show the back face on that, or at least... The problem is, if I have back face coloring on, it looks terrible. Which means you need alpha clip, right? But if I have alpha clip, the edges are kind of weird from the distance, so... So yeah, that's not looking too bad, and then we can like bump that up to about 2 or 3. Maybe 2, because then I can do like 3 on the top of the reed here. What do you reckon, guys, like, who are in here for the Undertale content? Do you reckon, like, stuff like the reeds should glow, like, all the way up or what? Because we've already got, where is it? Just for reference here. For, like, Waterfall at the moment, I'm just building this test scene up. Just so I can get all of the scenery in together so I know how it's going to look. And I'm not so sure about everything glowing, you know, but at the same time, it's like, it does kind of do that because Waterfall is dark. So, this one I think is going to be for memes and Sammy specifically. You know, but... Because at the moment, we got the mushrooms that glow, we got the cat grass that glows, and then I've got to do... Well, I am doing the weed now, you know. Maybe not having everything glow, not sure what should and what shouldn't. Maybe, like, have the... I heard memes. Memes! For plants and stuff, do you reckon everything should glow or what? Because I've got like glowing grass here similar to Frisk's Waterfall, but I'm not too sure I should have everything glow, you know, because I know Waterfall is going to be super dark. But it's like, do we have like the grass and every other plant glow, or do we just go with the mushrooms? I know the lights, it'll be good light sources. Could you make the water glow? No, I think I showed that off the last time. This is as good as I can get for the water, because if I try doing a glow over the top of this, it just blocks it out completely. Like, hang on. Like, put some plants under there that go, oh, that's actually better. That's a good idea. Hang on. As an example, can I just like... Because I've got a load of water plants. Maybe don't let the grass glow, let light reflect on top of it. That would be a good idea. I figured this is going to be like a case study in what should and shouldn't glow here. Yeah. But yeah, I can't make the water glow other than have it sparkle like that because of the way that glow works in Blender. Basically, if I try and make stuff glow, it won't be see-through. So it's either I have it see-through and look like water with glowy particles on it, or I have it glow and have no particles and it doesn't look like water. You know, that's the worst part. I had to make that compromise, which is why I'm doing the little glowy glitter particle things in the water. I definitely think the glowing plants under the water would be pretty cool. I'm actually going to save that for the moment because that looks like a neat effect. Maybe small patches of the grass glow. Yeah, that'd actually be really cool. Like if we take the glow off there for the moment, we just go 0 there. Then we get this. It's either that or we can do 0.1 maybe? Let's see what that looks like when I'm not animating. That's with 0.1, so it only glows a little bit. Or we can just full darken it so it only gets affected by stuff around it, and then obviously because that's linked in with stuff in there, that doesn't glow and these don't glow, but I can change that later on. For the small patches, maybe a lighter color, maybe less blue. Because I know like Waterfall is going to be super dark, kind of like this. Because of the way that the map is. It's kind of a dark area, so I feel like I feel like for this, maybe either that or 0.1 would work. Well, actually, 0.05? I think it should only glow a slight bit, so you can at least see the grass. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, which is why I'm trying to do this now. Like 0.01 is that, 0.02, 0.05 looks okay. You know, just as like a small bit. Collectively, do we think that's alright for the moment? You know, because I still want plants under the water that glow. I actually have water plants. Meme says, idea. Go for it. You can make the echo flower create glowing. Oh, that would be interesting. Like, hang on. Like fireflies, there is something kind of like that in Undertale already. Hang on, have I got the echo flower file here, or am I gonna have to go find it? Hang on, because the echo flowers are gonna cause glow anyway. Ah, here we go. I can get the echo flower in. Let's see. Where's the echo flower? Oh, it's way too big. Waterfall has that, like, pollen effect already, so maybe I just need to add that. I may need to... Actually, no, I don't need to change that up because of how it is. So let's just put them about here, put these over here. That's a big flower. It's because of the scaling at the moment. It's fine. Like I was saying, it's just a test area, so it's not too bad. But if I put like that there for the moment, it's essentially, like I was saying, just to get everything kind of looking sort of right, you know, as you'd expect. So we put like that there. I change that. I don't know why that light is like that. I think it might be because of the previous mushroom. Hang on. Maybe not. Excuse me. Oh. Right, so weird how it's cyan, but it's giving off like purple glow on the bits here. Let's just file, extend all data, clean up. Unused recursive data blocks. Okay. Clean up. Unused recursive data blocks. Apparently we don't have any, even though I can see plenty here. You got a cold too, says Damon. RIP. It's because, like, at the moment we're having more stuff done. The back room that we've got is especially cold. So yeah, I've been sat in there like all day trying to use the computer. Don't worry, Damon. You should only start worrying when we go on Lethal Company in a bit. Because this doesn't look too bad for us at the moment. If I just like have that like that for the moment, and then. Is this for the more darker areas, like the bridges and lantern rooms? If so, then the other rooms are a bit bluer than here. This is just for like the basic look. The idea is this is going to be a test area. It's not going to actually properly be used, but I'm using it at the moment to kind of gather sort of an idea of what things will look like. You know, so it's essentially... It's almost like, you know, when you do a drawing and then you decide, okay, I'm going to put certain colors on it, but you're not quite sure of what colors you want, and you kind of figure it out how it'll look. It's that point, you know, where I'm like, okay, I want it to look like this, I want it to glow this much, this has to look like this. That way, when I come around to actually doing the proper thing, I can be like, okay, this is how it looks, you know, have it dark here, have it bright here, this will work like this, you know. There are areas that are absolutely pitch black in Waterfall, but yeah. So what we'll do is for the particles, I already know what I'm going to do for that. We got like icosphere here, right? Because icospheres can be used for particles because of how they are. I just need to make one that's a little bit less dents in polygons. Oh, love the way I just took away the floor there. It's fine. Icosphere. What I'm trying to do is get that so I can just do like one and see what. No, that's too. That's too blocky and low poly. So it's 2. Let me take this. And we shrink it down. Shrink it down. Shrink it down some more. And a bit more. And some more. And some more again, right? And then we go yellow. I just realized that's the base color. It's gonna be emissive. Not Lost says hello, hello! So what we've got here is this yellow particle, right? That we were on about before. And we're gonna take this and just lower it underneath the map for the time being, right? Because that hides where it is. We're just gonna have that as particle. Is that new guy Metaton? Yes, that is sexy number Metaton. So yeah, we got this, right? And then if I take like a cylinder here, what we can do is we can use this as a volume, so I can have that be like. Yeah, apparently I don't have a transparent material. No, wait, I have one. Right? And transparent material just has no look to it. It's completely see-through, so it's blend, no shadows, right? And the reason for this is I can use this volume to put particles in. So for instance, we can go, let's see, particle system. I love the way it just like smashes all these particles out here at the moment until I actually decide what I'm doing with it. So then we can select, say, the object here. And the object is going to be the particle. And then we can randomly scale this. Although it's just bouncing off everything now. We can have a laugh and do the source, which is going to be the volume. Not Lost says, I'm very sick. I'll take some time to rest. See you later. Thank you very much, Not Lost. Hope you get better. So we got this, right? We're gonna go 0 for the actual speed. And we're gonna do the same for, where is it? Viewport display, show it. And then for field weights, we turn off gravity, right? Or rather, maybe we put it on by like minus 0.1. Minus 0.001. Minus 0.01. I gotta be getting that sort of like effect to it. A slow effect. So if you do like 0.5. Right? And then what we can do is here we can have that be just like dotted around the place. So if I want now, wherever I put that cylinder controls where these particles are. So I can actually just do this right next to all these flowers if I want. And then for the sake of it, because these particles are way too big, we can do like 0.5, have them be random. Sammy says, it's a bit funny, but at the same time that everyone else is getting sick. The funny thing is, it's like, I also sneeze because I'm highly sensitive to dust. I'm allergic to it, so it's one of those things where if there's dust in the air or whatever, I'll just sneeze anyway, so. Let's see here. I'd do like 0.3 here, see whether that works. 0.4. So as you can see now, we got this kind of look to it. I think I might go 0.5. But I could go crazier with that. I'm just not sure whether I should, because we can do something really stupid here, which might actually crash Blender. We can go and take the point volume. Not the point volume, sorry, the particle. And create its own collection so we can have it be in, say, like, this one, right? And then what we can do is we can get a light source, like a point light here. And we can just go relations and attach that to the particle. And then have that as shadow as 0.01, have the strength as 1, and have the light as 1 here, right? And what this essentially says to the surroundings is have fun with that. You're going to have to render particles that have their own individual light sources. So for instance, if I do that, and then I go to the volume here, and instead of doing by object, I go by collection, I should then be able to create a massive amount of particles that all have lights. Yep, there we go. Oh, and immediately that's lagging like mad. Because look at how many there are. But it looks pretty. And the thing is, if I start that up, it should work. Oh my god, the lag. We don't need that though, because it's just causing a lot of lag. Why the stems of the echo flower is pink, that's because I think they're white here and they're getting affected by one of the other lights. But yeah, we don't need that point light. We can get rid of it. And then we're good again. It's because I think one of these lights over here is like slightly pink or purple, I'm not quite sure. It's been affected by something. I'll probably find that out in another part. Or at another point. Yeah, we got this kind of going. So that's kind of cool. So we got that. And then we got these reeds of which I still need to put them in. We weren't sure of whether I was going to make them glow or not, so instead of making them glow, this place lacks a certain something. It'll be getting it in a moment, I think. I'm just trying to see about this. And maybe I'd do the same with the water reed. I just go like save as waterfall reed. Yeah, because it needs the trees as well. It needs more moss. I already overgrew everywhere else with moss. But yeah, we got this, and then we can go append, Blender files, waterfall. Oh, yeah, no, waterfall. Okay, where's the reed? There it is. That's gonna be massive, isn't it? Whoa, what the? I think I know why. It's because it's in collection 2, which is the other area that I had. Can we just like not spawn a giant plant in the middle of the level? Thank you very much. Okay. That'd be very nice. I was hoping you would ask why, but it's okay. I had a joke set up, but it fell flat. I'm sorry. It's just sometimes I don't bother asking, or I'm just like, and then it goes straight over my head, and I'm like, oops, my bad. Totally my fault. I just killed that, though. Okay, so we got that. And I can put a few of these reeds dotted around the place. Oh, dude, no. No proof. That's terrible. And it's incorrect as well. Ew. Disgusting. Right. If I have that as like 2 there, maybe? Well, maybe not. It doesn't look too bad. So if I like throw that there, then throw another one further down, that actually doesn't look too bad like that without the glow. And then I can just duplicate linked here and just do like that. And then can we go? Good to do. Not really appropriate proof. Hey, Green. Hey, Classic. How you doing? Let's just put that in there. And we'll try scaling it down a little bit for this demo area. And what I might do is take the actual grass off of one of those. Doing good. I'm just trying to get the feel for this area, you know. Green, you missed out last night. We went to an area which was full of Shrek stuff by random surprise. Why'd you have a Coke there? Oh, it's a very amusing and old story. Told it on one of the other streams, which is why. And then Memes drew it for me. Thank you very much, Memes. Sammy says, you know what I can't wait for, Dave? Undertale Yellow? Memes has me hyped for it. The boss. Seriously, I actually, I really want to see what Yellow is like. It is going to be so cool, I think. Kind of getting there with Waterfall at the moment, just like slowly getting the feel for stuff. Yeah, I'm good, Pebble. I'm good. I just noticed that those have... Should I give particles like that shadows or not? I don't know. Weird. Gotcha, it made you laugh. My life is complete, says Sammy. Dude, no joke. You should have heard me last night trying to like not laugh at 2 in the morning. We're in some world with like a ton of creepy Shrek stuff. It was pretty amusing. It's only like 45 minutes until I've got to go on Lethal Company. Gotta go to Sammy. See you later then, Sammy. Hope you've enjoyed. So we got this, and now I need the trees, of which there are a few dotted around, so I've got to edit that texture now. So we've saved that one for the reed, so now I've got to figure out what trees I want. So we'll save this little animated bit. We'll leave it in the background for the moment while I figure this out. Oh, so what we're doing here, oh, crap, that mode where I press like grid mode. What I'm trying to do here is find a good tree that I can use for this, this level. There are a couple of them that I've got that I can use. Some are from like Zelda and other places. Hey Sky, how you doing? You're on 45 minutes before we go on Lethal Company with Proof and Damon up in here. And then we'll probably die in the first 5 minutes, but hopefully not. I'm kind of scared. So let's see here. Is this a setup for? No, it isn't. Which means it's a OBJ file. I go documents first. Oh no, wait. Import. Okay, let's see what this tree looks like. I like this kind of atmosphere. What, you mean the actual chat room or the thing in the background? Because I'm trying to make it look really good and fit the, fit what happens in the game, so, or what we see in the game, so. I need alpha clip on here instead of alpha blend. So I reckon it's kind of close to Waterfall's trees a little bit. I can kind of use that. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't too thrilled about using that there. Let's see. Have you seen my goofy podcast with Mermaid and Centurion Mags? This is classic. Wait, what? Then it vanished. I'm assuming that was for somebody else there. Let's see. Swamp Tree, Stoneclaw, Water Plants. Let's try Swamp Tree up in here and see what happens. That moment I'm flailing around trying to get all these files sorted. I'll show you guys what's on the other screen. So what I'm trying to do here is find this other file so I can import it and see what's going on with it. Swamp Tree. Okay. Just reinstall my VR headset today since I'm getting a new PC set up. I'm getting a little bummed seeing shadow over in my lenses. Ooh. It's starting to show its age, this guy. Oof. Let's see, can I import Swamp Tree leaf? Where's the leaves? Like nowhere? Import OBJ. Oh, there they are. The question is, do I use that? Or do I use another one? Because that one doesn't look too bad. Time to go out and buy myself a Vario XR4. Which one do you have at the moment, Sky? What's 40 grand? Oh. Oh. You have an index. I've seen my podcast with Merman, Centurion, Max, and Beard. Man, it was a goofy podcast vid on Back to the Future movie. It's good for the holidays. I like Back to the Future. I hope they never do a remake of it. The day they do a Back to the Future remake is the day that somebody can come to my house and shoot me in the face. I am really against a remake of Back to the Future. You just don't touch that. Let's see, Acacia tree? Let's try that one. I'm not sure what I'd want to get for a second headset, says Sky. I mean, just get a cheap one. Just get a cheap one if you're not really that bothered. You know. That's why I keep telling everybody, like, don't bother throwing a ton of money at it, just get like a cheap Quest. Because it still does the job if you're hooking it up to a computer. Plus, Steam Link's coming out, or should be out real soon, which will be good for hooking up to computers. Stupidly high and expensive set for business use. Oof. If it's only general, you know, like, it's only general and just messing around and stuff, don't get yourself a really expensive headset. Hell, even an Index is like $1,000 or something, right? Excuse me. Chemical tree from Tears of the Kingdom. Let's have a look at that. Oh, I said that and then I closed the file. Ah! Right, let's try that. An Index is 1K, but it comes with controls, which are 200 to 300 each, and the base stations. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's... Headset itself is around 600. Oh, jeez. And then my Quest is sat here only costing me like 300, if that. And all I'm using it for is like motion capture stuff and VR chat, and then the occasional like VR game. Speaking of which, I actually want to go on a bunch of VR stuff at some point in future. Oh, I'm playing AC6 in VR as well. That was fun. Did you try the new plant and tree maker software? No, unfortunately I haven't. I know there's like Speed Tree from ages ago, but I just didn't touch. Like there's a tree from Zelda. So we'll take that and see if that works. Everyone will be like, dude, why are you stealing assets or, you know, taking assets from other places? It's like, it works. It works, leave me alone. Let's see here. Alpha. Ah, that card. The freaking card for the material there doesn't work. Nice thing is though, the controllers of the base stations are compatible with most other headsets out there, so Sky. Ooh. Excuse me. Right, so that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Let's try... I used that one. I know I used Swamp Tree and the reeds. The reeds I can get rid of now. Water plant I haven't used. Crystal stuff I need to actually put in, of which I can use the ones from Gianna Sisters, and then there's a cedar tree from Animal Crossing. Let's see if that works. Oh. Okay. Documents, cedar. Season 1? Oh, okay, that's got no files for it there. I need to open them. Let's see. Sky says the one thing I'd like to get is literally the size of small skydiving goggles. Oh, is it the big screen? Yeah, it's the big screen, right? It's custom built for your face. Zelda's trees look more like a money tree. Sammy says sneaks in without headphones. Hello there. Hello, how are you doing, Sammy? Welcome back. Oh, dude, what the heck is going on with this tree? Find the files here. Okay, there's only PNGs through this? Wait, what? Oh, I see. There we... Dude. There's freaking collider files in the main file, and I just did not look at all. Right at the bottom. There we are. That's what this looks like. If this is from like the 3DS version, it's gonna look terrible. Season 0. Oh no, no, it's from the 3DS version. I think it is the big screen. Dude, let's import DAE season. Let's go for the last season, right? That's gotta work. Season 22. Let's try that one. Oh, it's literally a tree stump. Collider. Tree bait? No, that's terrible. Looks like it's 64 or a 3DS. Yeah, it's... There were a bunch of tree models that I could get really easy or on model resource where I'm just like, yeah, I'll see how it goes, see what happens, and next minute I kind of regret everything. Right, so get rid of those files. I think the trees in Spyro 1 on the PS1 look better. Yes, the Spyro 1 on PS1 still holds up, especially if you put the graphics settings on like ×4 or ×16. Excuse me. Sorry if you can hear me drinking here. I never mean for that, but... Right. I'm gonna see what tree I got before, because I kind of need... I need a hint here as to what I actually downloaded. Because I got so many models here, so let's just do tree. Right, there's Acacia tree, Autumn tree, Banana tree, Basic tree 1 and 2, which I don't need. Berry tree, Candy tree, Cedar tree. Cedar tree again, Christmas tree, don't need that. Cool tree, which actually wasn't cool. I think it was from The Sims or something. Elemental tree, Fir tree. I think it literally is going to have to be like the Fir tree or something because of how it's looked. Oak tree, that might be interesting. Too small though. I'm trying to get something that matches Undertale. The problem is that Undertale is very stylistic. Smash Bros? Let's have a look at Smash Ultimate and see what's going on there with that. Palm trees, pagan tree, more palm trees, even more palm trees. What's that one? From Blue Estate. Palmyra tree. It's literally just a palm tree. Let's see. Sacred tree, Savannah tree. Wait, what? Nope. Swamp tree from that one looked kind of okay, but if I remember rightly, it screwed up when I imported it. Let's see about that. So it's got to be Feral Heart, Tall Fir Tree. Let's try that. I think I might have already, or I'm just going to try it again just in case. Honestly, I might just go ahead and get that headset. Says Sky. What, the big screen? Excuse me. Oh, I think it is that one. OBJ. So, I go to... Is it Tall Fir Tree? I think it's this one that I was after. Yeah, it was. And then we can just like... make this alpha clip. Into shading here, and then we can just go alpha clip. Stick that on. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, and then I can play around with that in Photoshop in a moment. Let's see, Sky says I was hoping to wait until the price dropped a little more, hoping maybe it'd get eye tracking added, but a grand 200 is still a lot better than the 4K advertised the first time I heard of it. True, true. Can't wait, there's only like half an hour and then I can mess around on Lethal Company for a bit. Right, so what do I need to do for these textures to edit them? Meanwhile, I'm looking around at like a billion tree models on model resource for no reason again. And then there's one there, it's just the Wii Fit lady. Like, was it a Wii trainer? Yeah, doing a tree yoga pose. Just chucked out in the background somewhere. Oh. That would be funny. It'd stand out like a sore thumb, though. And hold. Breathe. And relax. Oh, dude, that would be crazy. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's see what I can do. I'm looking through like all these model files just in case. Yeah, there's nothing else here that can be of use. Let's see what chat says. Trees reminded me of The Sims. So what this is going to be is, when I've edited the textures, I'm probably going to, like, I'm being possessed here, especially with my eyes closed for a moment because of me having something in them. What I'm thinking of doing is editing the textures, and then by the time you see this again, it'll look a little bit more like the glowing trees from Undertale. It's just obviously going to take time to rip all of this apart and then be like, oh, okay. So right now I need to go into that file, downloads, full tree. I need to take these two texture files and then just edit them. Of which I think the actual leaves might be easier to animate, not too sure, based off how it is. I might need to actually do like 2 layers of textures, maybe 3, because this needs a gradient on it. But it's hard to get a gradient on these. Unless, let's try white into cyan and then into black. Okay. So if I go file new, type. Let's like throw this on a new layer. So I need to do a new layer now that's going to have all this information on. Okay. It needs to be cyan first. So we'll do... There we go. Right, and then I can edit this now, so we can do like a gradient over it. Let's do gradient overlay, and then we can do like a proper gradient over it. So we can do like, what is it, soft white maybe? Or overlay, and we can have this be like white Oh crap. White, black, and cyan in the center. And then we'll have it be, instead of radial... Come on now. Instead of being radial, we'll have this as just linear. We'll have it facing this way, I think. Gonna go, Moody. Rock on. Enjoy Blender. It's super fun. Thank you very much, Classic. Thank you for sticking around. So what we're gonna do here is bring this gradient back and try and see if this works. Hang on. So it kind of works, but the problem is the end of the gradient is not visible, the white one. I think it's because of me overlaying it. If I bring that up. Yeah, I brought it up and it's still not. So I'm gonna have to do another over here and then just put white over it. And then we'll overlay that over the gradient. That moment where you're overlaying your overlay with another overlay. Not quite working the way that I want. Let's try taking this gradient. Instead of making it a color, let's do a different thing here. Oh. Sounds more like a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Okay, so I can get a linear dodge here, which will allow me to then mess around with this. The ends of the effect don't actually look too bad. It's more so just trying to get the other bits right. So if I take all of the background here, I try and clip out everything that is that might work. Essentially what I'm going to do is do two overlays, but one of them affects everything, the other one doesn't. It's like, dude, what? Wonder if I could make a mask for this using the actual texture itself. Like, I'm gonna duplicate that. Mask all objects. Hey, there we go. And then I just go like... File, new. Aha, there we go, that works. Dude, I didn't even know I could do that. Right, so now I can just fill this in. Everybody else is probably sat there in chat going like, what's going on? What I'm doing here is I'm just slowly whittling down this texture to make it work. Oh. Okay. Idea being that this is gonna be like super white towards the end, and then as we get further into the other side, it's gonna be black, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean here, because otherwise it'll have me sounding crazy or whatever. So let's see. I need to do this effect, and it needs to be probably there. Let's try that. And then what I'll do is I'll bring the gradient down on the other one here. What was your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? Oh, ooh, that's a hard question to answer. Because I could easily just turn around and be like Blue Eyes, just to be stereotypical. Because I had a deck that had a couple of Blue Eyes in it. But I'm not entirely sure from what I used to play. So many different cards. Yubel. Isn't Yubel the main antagonist of GX? Who didn't have Blue Eyes back then, says Proof. I know, right? I'm trying to remember what other cards I had, because I got rid of them a while back. I think it's that whole thing if you go through a phase where you're just like, oh, I'm too old for this now, and then you throw stuff. And then next moment, it's like, oh, I kind of want that stuff back now, because I kind of don't want to get rid of it. Yumo is the protagonist of GX. Sounds similar to how Carol is the antagonist and protagonist of Symphogear GX. I swear Yumo has an antagonist arc in GX. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. I was trying to remember. Yeah, she gets redeemed later on. Or they get redeemed later on. I was gonna say, wasn't she like an alien or something? I'm trying to remember. Previous organization, Martian Empire. Yeah. Oh no, Martin Empire, wait, what? I can't remember much of GX, even although it was pretty fun. I had some bangers for an OSC. She was a sometime antagonist. Yeah. It's no exaggeration to say that the entire story revolves around Yubel. Yeah. I remember watching GX and having a lot of fun with that, and then 5Ds. And then I just stopped watching. Well, let's just do a test here. Let's see, Waterfall. See if this works, if I can go to this tree and then replace the texture with the Waterfall one. Just for the time being. Oh, the alpha clippers. All goofed. No! Right. It's goofed again. It's goofed because of the, thing here I need to... Oh. I need to select this. Hello! The VA in Japan did an amazing job. Oh, she was also Bulma's voice. Nice. Nice. I can convert to a smart object there with that? No. Sat here trying to use my mask here as a an object in Photoshop so I can like get this to work. Okay. Here we go. I take the color range here and go this. I delete that. Oh crap. Wrong one. I should be actually cutting that. Cut that. Copy the layer style. Paste. Paste the layer style and get rid of that. Okay. I can take this. Put this over the top, and away we go. See if this works. Give me a moment. It looks weird on screen, but trying to edit this texture is pretty crazy. It's kind of getting there. I'm kind of getting. You can see what I'm going for with the waterfall effect here. Like, I put bloom on screen space and then pull that like that, and then I go where is it? Emission, image. The idea being that we get this like glowing tree then, but the problem is we got these little bits that like glow and fade out towards the end there. I don't know whether that's gonna work. Let's just try getting the other texture and see what happens. I might make this one just dark or just get rid of it completely. Get rid of it completely might work. Like if I get rid of that part of the texture. File, save as. Let's see here. Just re-import this. There we go. So we've not got the other bits. I can kind of roll with that. And then for the rest of this, the rest of the tree looks pretty much like it's a white going up to cyan at the top. It's kind of like, it's weird. It's got a core which is bright white, and then it goes up to like cyan and then blue. Let me try and see if I can copy this here. And by that I mean I get like the exact color values. That moment where it's like vanished off my screen for a moment. I've only got like 10 minutes before I do another stream with Proof and Damon. I'll probably do that in a private room just so I don't get people coming in and be like, hey, it's like, oh, here we go again. Right, let's new layer. Right, so white at the bottom, right? I just, oh dude, I've screwed that up. I need it on another layer. And then it's like cyan in the center, and then we go from there. Okay. File, new layer, and then we're looking at something that's kind of like that. Got the right value for it here, and then we can just layer this underneath, and then away we go. And then I can just add all of this into the scene, and hopefully it'll all be done on time. Let's try edit perspective, free transform. Almost done here. Oh, okay. I'm going to need to do a gradient on this instead because it's not going good. Like, it kind of worked, kind of didn't. I say that and then it gives me the gradient I need on the menu here pretty easy. I just need to tweak the values here. Right, so... do this, and then... come on. Try to get this just right, because if it doesn't look good, then it's going to be a pain to work with. Might be able to get it to work if I do a linear dodge, and then kind of layer it up a little bit. Could be wrong though. Or maybe I should just do this. Let's just... I'm just gonna try this and see what happens. Oh. So do this. Then we're gonna flip the gradient. How long do you plan on staying, Dave? Only for another 6 minutes, and then I'm gonna switch over to another stream. Which is why I'm trying to get this done. Because I'm gonna be doing Lethal Company after this. Let's try that. She looks nice. Nah, just give me a sec. Let's see if it works. Waterfall for 2? Right, so... the problem with this is the way that the texture is applied is all kinds of bad. Open. Right. Because what they've done, essentially, when they've textured this, is they've just taken one texture and repeated it. I can't do that. Unless I do it on another layer, I don't want to do that. So, we're going to have to cylinder wrap this again. And hope for the best on the holes. Say that and it's not working, which means I'm gonna go back here because I want this to be accurate. So I think the only other thing I'm gonna have to do is maybe do a separate texture for this. There you go. That's kind of working, but. You can see how the text is stretched underneath. What I can always do is do the glow on a different... Hang on. The stream, Sky. They're on about the stream. If I do this as a glow instead and I go save and do that. And we do Waterfall for 2E for emissive. And then I take the tree itself and just have that be... crap. Clear the style here for a moment. What I can do here, save that as Waterfall 2. Oh, it's terrible with this textured tile. That's disgusting. Come on. Oh. Dude, if I... This is gonna... Oh, no! No! So close. I'll see you later, Sammy. Dude, I'm gonna have to, like, edit this again, because that just looks terrible. Well, let's just... Waterfall... Oh, Waterfall. Waterfall tree. Fall. Sammy says, I'm not leaving just yet, Dave says, sorry. I mistook that. So I'm gonna have to edit this because as you can see it scales incorrectly. God damn it. I'm gonna have to get another tree texture now, but instead we still got this. We still got this. That's better than nothing. And then I'll try and work with that other file. I'll make sure I've got that saved. So yeah, we got the beginnings of Waterfall. I would have liked to have had the tree in here as well. This would have been really nice. Can you add fish, or would that be too much? Oh, maybe a bit too much. Plus, when you think about it, wouldn't the fish be monsters as well? You know, it's kind of like that whole thing. Actually, no, maybe they wouldn't. It's kind of like with Pokemon, you know, where it's like, what is the point for Immersiontale anyway, if you don't mind sharing? Would be some blind-ass fish, says Damon. So the whole idea for Immersiontale anyway is literally to have it come out in parts. Originally, it was going to be a full animated movie. I'm going to have to cut that down into parts just to make it manageable. The idea is it's a full animated run of the pacifist route of Undertale. And what I'm doing is I'm using it as 3D practice to be able to animate better. Idea being that it just has to look the best it can. It's also going to be the last massive update or massive project that I do like this. So I'm going out with a bang, essentially. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. So for that, it's mainly aimed at those people that are either already interested in Undertale and want to see all the characters and world in a slightly newer, interesting sort of style, but with it all being familiar. And it's also for people that don't know about Undertale or aren't really too interested, but have had the interest piqued by some stuff that I've been doing. You know, so if anyone's not played Undertale, or you've only seen a little bit about it, or you don't know too much, well then, you benefit from seeing this, because it kind of condenses everything. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to change over now, because I'm going on Lethal Company, so I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!